Hey guys, guess what? It's another rumor about another Nintendo project that is again not great news. What is the freaking deal, man? So I swear to God that I cannot be making this stuff up. It's just been a really weird week with a lot of rumors. It's all just speculation. All these news pieces that keep coming out and that I keep discussing on my channel here. And it's just all been about Nintendo, and it really hasn't been very awesome. I mean, pretty much none of the news has been very good. All the NX stuff, the stuff about Zombie U, and now today's rumor, which, in case you don't know, is about the game Devil's Third. Now, just recently I made my first video about Devil's Third, and I know that a lot of Nintendo and Wii U fans have been waiting for this game, myself included. I think it could be so fantastic. I've been really excited for this game to come out and to get more information on it. And we all know that it didn't show up at E3 in any way, shape, or form, which really sucked. It wasn't at the digital event. They didn't even show it at the Treehouse. As far as I can tell, it wasn't even there at all. Like, it wasn't discussed. None of the developers from Valhalla were there discussing the game. I don't think it was playable on the show floor. Like I said, Nintendo didn't show it at the Treehouse. And all these rumors and mysteries started coming out in the weeks following E3, discussing whether or not the game might even be coming out in North America at all. It was given a release date in August, I think, for Japan and Europe. Nintendo of Europe is publishing the game in the UK, and no word about an American publisher, American release date. Rumors about Nintendo of America not publishing the game in the States, or in North America, I should say. All these different things that made people really nervous and curious about it, like I said, myself included. I did make a video a couple of days ago for the first time ever discussing the game and the fact that I'm excited for it, and that these rumors were showing up about the game potentially not coming out in the States. And now comes a new rumor that is from the Unseen 64 guys, who I've only recently been introduced to the last couple of months via some other rumors that have been showing up. And I don't really know, I mean, I'm not too familiar with them, but a lot of people seem to really follow them and get into a lot of the rumors that they discuss, and I guess I totally get why, because rumors are always interesting. As I've learned this last week, where all I've been doing is pretty much discussing rumor, which is so weird and rare for me and for the channel, but that's just been what's going on. This rumor, what they've been discussing, is the fact that it's starting to sound more and more like Nintendo of America may not be publishing Devil's Third in America and bringing it over to the States. So the game's release, while not completely out of the question, is now in jeopardy. So what's really going on here? Again, this is all rumor, and I'm going to give full credit to the Unseen 64 guys. If I can remember, I'm going to link their video below so you can check it out and get an idea of what they're talking about. But basically, like I said, it seems as though Nintendo of America doesn't want to publish the game here. And it's the reason that I find really shocking. Again, I hate this idea because I really want to believe in this game. I like the idea of this third-party game that's exclusive to the Wii U, that's very mature. I like the setting and the style. I like the idea of it. It looks like a Suda51 kind of wacky, super overly bloody and mature kind of game, you know, with this guy with a bunch of guns and samurai swords just devastating and slicing to shit everything in his way, you know, making out with hot naked chicks and just doing the whole mature thing. And it looks like a lot of fun. It's supposed to have this really cool online mode, so it's going to sort of be like the Wii U's sort of replacement to Call of Duty, as you can say, since we didn't get Advanced Warfare on the Wii U and we're not sure what's happening with first-person shooters on the system anymore. And so this game was kind of like a shooter, you know, it uses a lot of shooter mechanics, and it just looked all around like an awesome, fun game that was just, you know, really violent for the sake of being goofy, and I was very, very excited about it. Now, apparently the reports are that the game isn't very good. The quality of the frame rate, some of the visuals, which I don't know if I believe in the visual portion. I'll get to that in a second. The shooting mechanics themselves, I guess, don't really feel good. So the game has a very dated feel to it. And all of these things have led to Nintendo feeling like the quality just isn't up to par. So because of that, they don't want to publish the game in the States. So I find that interesting, and I definitely find it commendable that if that was the real, honest-to-goodness, true reason that Nintendo isn't publishing the game here, I won't entirely fault them for that. I still think it sucks because I want the game to at least have a chance, and I would like to certainly make up my own mind and my own opinion about the game after playing it, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there would like the same privilege. But I won't really still blame Nintendo if that is the true reason that they're not publishing the game in the States, is that they say, hey, this game just isn't up to the quality standards for us to publish a game. And to tell you the truth, I kind of believe that. Again, if the quality was bad, what I would believe is that Nintendo would say, we don't want to publish it because we don't think it's good enough. That part I believe. I don't know that I can believe necessarily that the game really isn't that good and that that's the reason this is happening. I have no evidence to the contrary either, you know, so I really just have this rumor and this one video from these guys to really go on. But like I said, it really just comes down to on if that's true. I don't know if it's true, but if it is, then I believe that that's why Nintendo wouldn't publish the game out here. Like I said, I still feel like the game should get a release in the States. And that's kind of the rumor going on, too, is that Valhalla Studios is trying to find another publisher to release the game in North America. The video I made about Devil's Third a couple of days ago, which I'll also try to remember to link below, he discusses Tomonobu Itagaki, who's the creative director of the game. He said recently in a Facebook post that, hey, this game is coming out in North America and South America. I'm going to make it happen. I promise you guys it's coming, yada, yada, something to that effect. Very short and simple, but ultimately said, I'm bringing that game out in North America, so just so you know. So that's good news for us who actually are wanting to find out more about this game. And it just sounds like if Nintendo's not going to be publishing it, it means that Valhalla Studios and Itagaki need to find a publisher over in these states that is willing to publish the game and actually pay for distribution and bring it out over here. Ultimately, I would have to feel that if this all plays out the way this rumor says, that I'm sure they will find a way to get it released over here. I can't imagine why that game won't have its fair shot in the States. I mean, a lot of people are waiting for it. And I know that they were talking about the quality of the game, even like visually, for example, not living up, or that it doesn't, apparently just isn't very fun. But I got to tell you, when I look at some of the more recent videos and gameplay of that, it looks great. I think visually it looks fine. It's not like revolutionary or mind-blowing, but I think it looks pretty damn good. It looks fluid. It looks fun. I like the idea and the setting, and the mechanics look standardly okay. So obviously playing a game is a different experience than just looking at it, but just visually and just the impression that I've gotten, I think it looks cool. Like I want to try it, and if it released, I would certainly buy it and pick it up day one to give it a fair shot and see what the deal is. So, I guess it's just a wait and see game. Now, the video from Unseen64 does also mention that on July 15th, which is Tuesday next week, just a couple of days from now, apparently preview embargoes go up. So we'll finally get, inundated with hands-on previews from all sorts of different websites and locations and magazines where they can finally start talking about this game. Plus, at the end of August, in just a month and a half's time, the game also releases in 2 territories. So we're going to have actual reviews from those territories to go off of, and people who've played and reviewed the final product will be giving us impressions. So I guess it'll kind of depend on, how that plays out and if that gives us a glimpse into the real true quality of this game, and if it really is kind of like a pile of garbage, or if it's mediocre, or if it's excellent. I'm just hoping to learn that the game isn't a pile of garbage. If it's even mediocre, I am definitely going to give it a shot and hope that the game gets a release over here in North America and South America. I think that all territories deserve to play this game and have access to it. I think that the game and the studio and the creator have the right to want the game to release in as many territories as possible to hopefully be able to sell the game and make it semi-successful, And the Wii U needs games like this. Even if they're bad, the Wii U needs games like this over here, man. So, those are my final thoughts. All this stuff aside, I still want to be excited for the game. I am excited for the game. I want it to release in North America. I want to play it. I want to buy the game, physical copy, day one. Even if it's $59.99, which I think it certainly should be, I'm willing and happy to pay it. So, God damn it, whoever is responsible for making this happen, please just make it happen. I want to play the game. A lot of people want to play the game. I know a lot of you guys out there have been curious about the game, and a lot of people have put a lot of faith in it, and people seem to be very upset and disappointed at the fact that it might not come out here. To me, that shows that the audience is here, and hopefully the powers that be can see that and realize, it is worth it for us to bring this game to North and South America like we had initially been planning. Let's not keep this game from gamers in these territories. We should have the right to play the game and determine if it's good or not with our own money and our own time. So, let's just all cross our fingers and hope that happens. What do you guys think? Are you excited for this game, or are you not excited? Does this information bother you? Does it make you upset? Are you still hoping that the game can see a release in North America, or are you less excited now because of these rumors? Again, remember, these are rumors. Luckily, it's only a couple of days before a lot of these rumors can sort of get some answers given to them once the preview embargo is lifted, according to the Unseen64 video, and people can actually start talking about their experience and hands-on time with the game. So what do you guys think about all this, man? You've heard my thoughts. I certainly hope the game doesn't suck, and I hope it comes out in North America. Thanks, as always, for tuning in. I always appreciate your support and viewership. My name is Rob from Rule of Two Review, and again, I will catch you guys next time on another video.